Maryland, as well as many other states across the country, if you have a 100% disability rating, you are exempt from real estate taxes. That is always, well, whatever. That's been true for a very long time in Maryland. What was also true is that you couldn't apply for that exemption until after you took ownership of the home, which makes sense on the surface. And it's like, well, you can't be exempt if you don't own the house yet. The problem, though, that it caused is because they were not exempt from taxes during the underwriting process. A lot of underwriters reasonably would count these taxes against them, even though they're ghost taxes. There's not really clear guidance in the guidelines on what to do in these situations. And in Maryland at the time, it represented a $70,000 difference in buying power, meaning that if those monthly or annual taxes were not counting against them in qualifying, they'd be able to qualify for, on average, $70,000 more house. It was a big, big, big deal. And talking to a couple veterans about this and explaining it to them, and they're like, well, that's really dumb. I'm like, I agree. It is really dumb. So I'm involved in my state association, Maryland Mortgage Bankers and Brokers Association. And I went to the other people that run the Government Affairs Committee with me and said, hey, this is really stupid. We should see about getting a bill introduced at the state level to change it. So that's what we did. And it passed unanimously extremely quickly. From the point of having that conversation with my friends at the association to it being signed by the governor was less than 9 months, which is warp speed in legislative world. And now they can apply and they get the same letter, and it just says upon taking ownership, they are exempt. So they're still not technically exempt till they own it, but it just happens immediately at closing. And that is all that underwriting needs to be able to back these taxes out of their qualification. You don't have to collect thousands of dollars of tax escrow at closing that's just going to get refunded back to them. Problem solved. And since then, we have passed it in 5 other states.